Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to 7th Guest. It's a new day for me, and luckily the game didn't crash because it would probably be slightly difficult to get back to where we were, but probably not too hard considering how small this world is in this game, this 20-year-old game. But I do want to applaud ScumVM and just old games in general for being a little bit more robust, because I've certainly had a string of games that are modern games that you can't alt tab and even let sit for 8 hours or so. The issue, I suppose, is consoles have made it to the point where people are just a little bit more used to turning things off. Yeah, I doubt that there's a puzzle here in the basement. We have found a puzzle in the hallway, which I assume is going to open up to a new room. And then I've got to do something that opens up this new room. Like, I don't even know how you'd get into this place, because there's no door drawn. Like, not really a door drawn here. No door drawn here. So there must be like a secret panel. But let's hop into the game because we're really quiet right now. Have had to cheat in this game. That certainly is a factor of old games, certainly. Just difficult puzzles, but comparing it to Layer of Fear, at least these puzzles are different and varied and gave me some bit of challenge. And there definitely has been, over the decades, a push to make the challenging parts in games less challenging, downright easy, but I think they've probably gone a little bit too far, and you do need to probably have some challenge with hint systems. And as the game is playing right now,
it's easy to find a place to
the hint
start.
systems don't seem like they're working.
It's hard to find a place to finish.
The can program, for example, was not telling me to hint. So I can click on any of these, and I imagine it's not going to be something as simple as just going in circles.
Which way should I go now?
So this is a spider that's...
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Which...
The points of this star are missing something.
So it seems like each location I click on brings a spider, which tells me I probably already screwed up to begin with. But let's go through a full cycle here.
There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Let's see.
That's not it.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess at that point I had run out of options. So...
Which way should I go now?
We'll just start here again. None of these points, as far as the starting point, matter.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Which way should I go now?
Yeah, and the more I hear which way should I go now, the better. Unfortunately, it's showing me...
The points of this star are missing something.
It's giving me the eyeball.
Which way should I go
instead
now?
of giving me the chattering teeth, which is what it used before. Boy, is this game really just
missing.
This
star seems to have lost its sparkle.
They've really just using a random assortment of animations.
Which way should I go now?
As long as we fill in the hole behind us,
Which way should I go now?
we should be fine.
Which way should I go now?
The only thing now is I'll click on this, and then maybe I'll have to double click on this.
Curses!
Well, that wasn't too hard.
Come on. Come on. Come. Please.
And so we see the seventh guest, the kid, screaming. And is that even, like, we're just gonna have to hope that this opens. Otherwise, we don't really know where the kid went. Nope, this still is not open. What this game desperately needs is for the kid ghost to play a role in every direction I look, so I can see him where he runs, and I might be able to reset it. I guess, you know what, if I go in here, I'm not seeing an animation playing. I'm just hearing audio.
I heard singing upstairs,
There
like
we go.
some mad choir.
Well, I heard nothing except you rummaging around your room.
So here's the
Yelling
sixth
like a
guest
crazy
minus
man.
the kid, the seventh guest.
Why, I saw blood. How ghastly.
I don't know how to describe what I saw. Why, none of you has ever seen it.
None of the rest of us saw anything. How boring. I suggest we all leave and have some supper.
I think that we were meant to eat the soup. Wait! We need some rules. We need to stick together, play as a team.
Don't be such a bore, darling.
She just disappeared and reappeared
It's a game.
on the
That's
sofa
why
for
we're
no reason.
invited. It's a game. Everyone for himself.
My guess is there might be
Herself.
poison or
Crazy old
hallucinogenics
Stauf
in
is
this suit.
watching us, scaring us, watching us play at his puzzles. Only he knows the rules. Only Stauf knows the rules.
Okay. Good to know. So yeah, it seems like you definitely are gonna run into issues of just having to and that's still not working. This might be like a shortcut to a different area. See, I wanted to go through here and fast travel through this secret panel. And there are enough secret panels certainly in this world that would make sense. Let's go back to the menu and save our game at this point. Seems like we very much are going to end up wandering around looking for the next thing. We've now made 10 saves.
Your game
So
has
I'll have
been
to start
saved.
overriding things at this point, which is fine. Yeah, the map is... There's probably something in this square. There's probably something in this square. The map is not indicating new doors that are open. Or is it? Look at that. This door, this door, this door, and this door are now open. So we moved the story forward, perhaps because of doing the cutscene that we just saw, or perhaps for doing the puzzle at the front door. I don't feel like I could have done the puzzle at the front door, at least until I saw the boy. And so it feels like some of these certainly go into different directions and could be played in different orders, but some of them seem to be locked out and demand other things. So as is pretty typical with this game, 90% of the screen is stuff you can't click on, and it's just a visual background. But there is a puzzle here. It says D.
Oh, I'm dying to see what you'll do next. Up and down and side to side. That's the way the cards unhide.
So am I supposed to flip all of the cards? Let's see, if I do this, then I have to do a
A
side.
leap of intuition in order to unhide them.
Okay, so you're almost certainly gonna have to start here and up and down and side to side. Interesting. Okay, so you can go around that direction. But at this point, I've screwed up and missed one.
I'm going to have to start again.
So I don't think this is too big of an issue. Although I probably need to go around in a weird way. See, yeah, that's not the place to start. Probably need to start in the middle. Now you kind of have to start here, don't you? Yeah, or end here. And if you end here, then you still need to start here or here. So that doesn't change it too much. And I probably shouldn't just not paint myself. These cards also are seemingly randomized, which is actually kind of amazing. So I'm gonna take this, 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 this. Let's see. If I ended here, that won't happen. I kind of need to get this one. I kind of have to get this one.
I'm going to have to start again.
Start over again. maybe I do start in the middle. Try this. See, if I go up here, I'm stuck. And let's just confirm that there's nowhere to go here. Yeah.
I'm going to have to start again.
If I do this. Oh, wait a minute. Are these cards numbered in the order you're supposed to be doing them? Oh my goodness, I think they are. 6, 7. Oh, now what do I do? Eight. Let's see, this is 6. This is 8. So that's not the right card. This is 9. 6, 7.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay, so the cards are helping you. See, if I go here, I have to go here, I have to go here, I have to go here. That runs out of that issue. But how do I get to that? Definitely not seeing this. And I don't feel like I'm ready to cheat here. Like, seeing if you go back in the middle, you split the difference at some point, always. So I don't know how you fix that. Start here, go to here, then go, like start here, go here, and then go up here, and then what? Still have
I'm going to have to start again.
Still have to really start at the top. Like, there's no way you don't start here. But then that forces you to go down, which then forces you to split a difference at some point that you don't want to do. So I could get rid of this and then block this off, and then when I get to this point, I then have to make a choice again. And that choice doesn't. Like, it feels like I should be able to do something along the lines of this. But how on this next step do I hit that? Like, because there's kind of no way to get to that. If this hadn't been flipped and I'd done this and then this and then this and this, that would just also still be an issue. If I got one more, that would be the king.
I'm going to have to start again.
the final card has to be the Joker. There's 13 cards here. This and let's see. Maybe I need to start over here, down in this corner. See if I was to go up here and up here and ignore that one. I'm still also ignoring this one. This is certainly complicated. And yeah, they really can't give you much of a hint, short of just giving you the first solution. Starting here, got this bottom row eliminated. I can go up here and I could go sort of use this as our final chance. But how would I get this one card flipped? Let's say if I went up here, went up here, went up here, and did that, that would be 2 cards and it would end right here. See, I really don't know if I'm getting anywhere close. And so you've got to go here. And if I went here and here, see, so maybe if I went here, here, did a U-turn and went back this way, that would get the center one done. I want to test here and just see if maybe by going at this point, like this probably is just a fail scenario. But I think I might be figuring this out. These are 20-year-old puzzles. Not particularly hard if you want to tease your brain on them, particularly when games were very expensive and inherently very short. Well, this one will get me slightly off by 1. No, it's still by 2. And so I could end there. Okay, I've had enough. It's time to look at the solution. Fair enough. It certainly. Oh, there's actually 2 solutions we have to do. And then click on the picture. Let's see if the picture actually loads. Nope. Stupid website specifically told me to use their website that would make it easier to read on a mobile phone, and it's not easier to read on a mobile phone because it's adapting its zoom and moving things around. There's something here that I'm not getting. And I think that's the reason why I'm not being able to do this. is apparently you can skip over things, and since that wasn't being made clear, the solution didn't make a lot of sense. So apparently I can skip over this, which, knowing that, tells me that, yeah, I could have figured out the solution there had I known that. So that's one. Before I just immediately cheat on this one, let's, with our newly acquired knowledge, realize what we need to do here. Well, here's the thing. I think you start here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here. It doesn't probably matter too much if I click here or here. It just kind of matters if I go back and forth. Apparently you can only skip one, or maybe you can't skip any on this one. That's fine, I can do this, and I can get to this, and then I can get to this, and I can get to this, then I can do that, and I can do that. And just knowing that that solution was actually really easy too. This should have been the first one to do, not the second one. Just bad game flow design.
Again!
Like, really, if they had just put those puzzles in different directions, and then said you could skip over things already flipped.
Sturdy work. Even Houdini didn't use such heavy weight. Ah, perhaps this is the secret of Stauf's power. Yes!
What's the noise?
Yes!
Temple? What the hell are you doing?
Is that a
Stop
woman?
it! Stop with your...
No! Stop!
Is he turning it into a skeleton? Like, I have no idea what that was. No clue at all. I guess that's one more thing done. And we have 3 doors. So let's go on the one on the right. I assume we started on the left. And then I fell through the floor. Interesting. I really just fell through the floor too. It wasn't a loading sequence of blackness like this with an animation sequence, so that just either isn't animating or doesn't exist. And I'm willing to believe both may be true, or that it doesn't exist. Still can't get in this room. Finding all of these shortcuts runs a slight risk of us running into a scenario where we get chased and we have to turn around or escape being chased. If that's the case, then I imagine a lot of players would have accidentally ended up didn't mean to be in here, but I guess we could go in here and see if there's anything new as far as a cutscene. Like, all you have is this just silliness. And when you think about, like, Secret of Maniac Mansion, and I would say even more Day of the Tentacle, the silly Looney Tunes stuff made a lot more sense in that game than it does in this game. There is at least this ever so slight feeling that you should be serious and you should try to be this should try to be a horrific or at least semi-horrific story. It's kind of how like the Book of Frankenstein or Dracula would have been really horrific to people who have never seen TV or because of the when those books came out. By modern standards, you could tell Frankenstein or Dracula stories to a child and they probably wouldn't be scared, that they've probably heard it before. So 20 years ago, even this still wouldn't have been super spooky, but the fact that it's live action certainly would have gotten a few people spooked by it. Certainly that is the issue with Night Trap, where Night Trap came out and it was a cheesy just a cheesy 3D full motion video game with cheesy enemies, but because it was full motion video and everybody had not been desensitized to that, they saw it, at least some politicians making hay saw it as a big thing. So where does this door take us? Alright. So that one room we now know takes us multiple places, but seems like it's an outlet only. Doesn't seem like you can use the oven to get back up there. And there's still definitely an instance of us getting really small, like Rare Ghost also. The only other thing you could take from that is that maybe we are a child, but I imagine it doesn't mean any of that. It's just a lack of being in scale by an early development team who just doesn't really know how to do all of this. Although even modern games often have trouble with maintaining scale. It's just not that bad, and nowhere that bad. Alright, so let's look at the map before we wrap up here. This door is still unlocked. This hallway still gives the indication that there's possibly a code or a puzzle inside the hallway. I think there probably is, but I don't know if we can solve it right now. And then we have 1, 2, 3 more rooms that we see, and 1, 2 rooms here that we see. So 5 more puzzles possibly to be done with, which probably corresponds to 6 or 7 more cutscenes. So
Your game has
save our
been saved.
game, and let's wrap up here. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me, friend me on Steam, gift me a game. Doesn't have to be a new game, could be a really old game like this. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.